Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about a few addition properties. So here I'm going to show you two properties. The first one is known as the identity property of addition. And it states the following. For every real number, let's call that number n. For every real number n plus 0 is equal to n. And in short, what this property is saying is if you have any random number and you add 0, you get that same number. Example of this would be 5. You do 5 plus 0, you get 5. You're not adding any value to 5 to make it larger or to make it smaller if you were to add a negative number. But long story short, this works for any number. That includes decimals, fractions, negative numbers, positive numbers. Let's do negative 3/8. If you add 0, you will still have negative 3/8. This takes care of the identity property of addition. We'll look at one more. And the name of this property is known as the inverse property of addition. And what the inverse property states is this. For every real number, again, we'll use the letter n for this case, there is an additive inverse known as negative n, such that their sum is 0. So an additive inverse is the quote-unquote fancy term for the opposite of a number. And what this property is saying is that if you add a number and its opposite, you're going to get 0. So here's an example of that. Negative 8, and if you add its opposite, or additive inverse, you get 0. That is the rundown of this property in a nutshell. And this also, again, works for every real number. This, again, includes negative numbers, including fractions and decimals. So negative 10.3 plus 10.3 is 0. Adding a number and its respective additive inverse, or opposite, is 0. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.